Her Excellency, the Right Honourable Dave Sindikiro, Governor-General of New Zealand.
Ko te amorangi ki mua ko te hāpai o ki muri. Kia tawi hōna mana ki tanga kinunga ki tēnā o tātā. He hōnore he kororia he mau ngā rongo kinunga ki te mata o te whenua. He whakaro pai ki ngā tangata katoa. Arohaina ngā teina, me ngā tuakana, e noho mei rungi te whakaro ko tahi pai mai.
Please be seated. Tini whetū ki te rangi, ka mautunu, ka mautunu. Tini tāngata ki te whenua, ngaru noa, haere atu rā. Nau mai, piki mai, tauti mai, ki te whare o te kāwana tianara. Ko ngā tāwhiriutanga o te wā ki a koutou i tēnei rangi, tēnā koutou katoa. Distinguished guests, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Government House Auckland for today's investiture ceremony. I'd like to specifically acknowledge the Honourable Chris Pink, Minister of the Crown, Mr Joe Harawira, our kaumātua, and Mrs Pauline Hopa, our kuia. Tēnā koutou katoa. Hosting investiture ceremonies is one of the most important duties I perform on behalf of His Majesty, the King of New Zealand. I'm delighted to bring together such an extraordinary group of New Zealanders. You have each brought pride and a greater sense of well-being to Aotearoa New Zealand through your outstanding achievements and your service to our communities. On behalf of all New Zealanders, I extend my sincerest thanks to you for your contributions. After each recipient is honoured, I invite you to join with me in congratulating them. Mr Ward Carmore will now summon the recipients and read their citations.
Your Excellency, to receive the insignia of a Companion of the New Zealand Order of Merit, Ms Anne Candy of Auckland for services to Māori and local government. Anne Candy, Ngaitarangi Waikato Tainui, was a Manukau City Councillor and Deputy Mayor of Manukau. She chaired the Manukau City Council's Environmental Hearings Committee and was elected to the county's Manukau District Health Board. She is a member of Manurewa Local Board. She was a review panel member for the external review of maternity care in the county's Manukau district for the DHB. She has contributed in numerous ways to Ngāti Te Ata. She was appointed by the Māori Women's Welfare League as an inaugural trustee of the Water Utility Consumer Assistance Trust. She co-founded and has chaired the Taonga Education Centre Charitable Trust. She served as Bishop's Commissary to Te Pihopa o Te Tai Tokarau. Ms Candy is patron of the Manukau National Council of Women. Ms Anne Candy, please come forward. Your Excellency, to receive the insignia of a Companion of the King's Service Order, Mrs. Colleen Brown of Auckland, for services to people with disabilities, local government and the community. Well, Colleen Brown, Ngaitahu, was a Manukau City Councillor and has led committees on the county's Manukau District Health Board. She has represented the disability sector on the Auckland Council's Social Policy Forum and the Disability Strategic Advisory Panel, is a member of the New Zealand Disability Strategy Reference Group, and is on the Extraordinary Care Fund Expert Panel for the Ministry of Social Development. She chairs Disability Connect and was a member of the Manukau Institute of Technology Disability Advisory Group. She contributes to disability and education research publications. She is Vice Chair of the Neighbourhood Support New Zealand and Chair of the County's Manukau Regional Branch. She chaired Neighbourhood Support Manurewa. Mrs. Brown chairs the Rawiri Residents Association. Mrs. Colleen Brown, please come forward. Your Excellency, to receive the insignia of an Officer of the New Zealand Order of Merit, Dr. Howell Round of Hamilton, for services to medical physics and biomedical engineering. Dr. Howell Round is internationally respected in the fields of medical physics and biomedical engineering. He is presented at numerous conferences, consulted on expert panels, and advised government on a wide range of policy issues. He has chaired the University of Waikato's Department of Physics and Electronic Engineering. He has represented Waikato University on national committees, including the National Electronic Development Association and Innovative Healthcare Technologies. He has volunteered with the Australasian College of Physical Scientists and Engineers in Medicine, holding almost every position at branch and Australasian level over a 30-year period, including President. Dr. Round has served as Secretary-General of both the Asia-Oceania Federation of Organisations for Medical Physics and the International Union of Physical and Engineering Sciences in Medicine. Dr. Howell Round, please come forward. Your Excellency, to receive the insignia of a member of the New Zealand Order of Merit, Mr. Barry Brown of Auckland, for services to structural engineering. You may stand, sir. Barry Brown was a founding member and inaugural chair of Structural Engineering Society New Zealand, CSOC. He remains as a regular contributor to CSOC's journal. He was director and then managing director of Fraser Thomas, an engineering firm in Papatoetoe. He was chair of New Zealand's Building Industry Authority, involved in the nationwide investigation into weather tightness issues, and helped draft national codes of practice for building inspections and consents. He helped write the Department of Building and Housing Standards for fixing and rebuilding homes following the 2011 Christchurch earthquakes. Mr. Brown assisted Singapore's Building Control Authority in developing a policy framework following the 2004 Nickel Highway embankment collapse. Mr. Barry Brown, please come forward. Ms. Jane Cartwright of Christchurch for services to health governance. Jane Cartwright is a respected senior leader in non-government organisations, district health boards, primary health organisations and local government. As board chair of Brackenridge Services, she has led significant improvement in services provided to people with intellectual disabilities. She created and funded several new health manager roles for consumers, Māori, Pacific, and culturally and linguistically diverse communities. She was Chief Executive of Partnership Health Canterbury PHO. As a Director of Christchurch Polytechnic Institute of Technology, Ara Institute of Canterbury, she was actively involved in the rebuild post the Canterbury earthquakes and lifting Māori and Pacific student enrolment. Ms. Cartwright is Executive Officer of the New Zealand Breastfeeding Alliance. Ms. Jane Cartwright, please come forward. Mr. Keith Gordon of Albany for services to diving and maritime history. Keith Gordon helped found the New Zealand Underwater Heritage Group and has served as Vice President and President. His publications include Deep Water Gold, the story of RMS Niagara, and SS Ventnor, Ghost Ship of the Hokianga. He helped discover the SS Ventnor, which sank in 1902, carrying the remains of 499 Chinese miners. He has led efforts to uncover and preserve shipwrecks and maritime history and heritage using archaeological methods and modern technology. He has advocated for marine conservation, championing the recovery of leaking bunker oil from deep wrecks. Mr. Gordon was a founding member of the Canterbury Underwater Club and is an international fellow of the Explorers Club. Mr. Keith Gordon, please come forward. Ms. Julie Patterson of Auckland for services to women and sport. Well, Julie Patterson co-founded Women in Sport Aotearoa. She co-chaired the successful bid to deliver the 2018 to 2022 International Working Group on Women and Sport and 8th World Conference on Women and Sport. As Chief Executive of Tennis New Zealand, she has led significant growth for the representation of women and girls. She has been a member of the International Tennis Federation's Global Committee for Gender Equality in Tennis. She was CEO of Netball Southland and the Southern Sting and Southern Steel franchises, then CEO of Netball Northern Zone. Ms. Patterson chaired Auckland Badminton during a period of facility upgrades to host the World Masters Games. Ms. Julie Patterson, please come forward. Your Excellency, to receive the Queen's Service Medal, Ms. Susan Jordan of Auckland for services to seniors and dance. Susan Jordan founded the program of dance studies at the University of Auckland and set up the Auckland DANZ Dance Office. She established Seniors Dance, offering dance classes for over 60s in Auckland, providing a space for positive ageing and supporting the health and well-being of older people. She is the curator of Aspire Dance Show, which provides a platform for older dancers to perform. In 2018, she was awarded a Creative New Zealand grant for the research of creative ageing, which she has used to promote the arts as an important means of creative expression for older people. Ms. Jordan is one of the founders and immediate past president of the Northern Dance Network. Ms. Susan Jordan, please come forward. Your Excellency, the investiture has concluded.
Well, thank you, Anne, for innovating our ceremony. New Zealand's honours system is our highest public affirmation of outstanding individual achievement. It reinforces those things that make our society better: service, manaakitanga, and the pursuit of excellence. To our recipients, it has been a privilege to hear your stories. You have each used your talents and abilities to improve the lives of fellow New Zealanders. In doing so, you exemplify the sentiment expressed by the great American broadcaster Fred Rogers when he said, "Anything that we can do to help foster the intellect and spirit and emotional growth of our fellow human beings, that is our job. Life is for service." I urge recipients to wear your insignia with pride at every opportunity, knowing that you inspire others by your example. On behalf of the King of New Zealand and all New Zealanders, I congratulate you on your achievements, and I thank you once again for your service to our country. Kia ora, e hui mai I tēnei rā. Now you will see on the back of your program the words to the national anthem in Te Reo and English. I now invite you to stand with me and join in singing these.